Imagine being accused of massive fraud. Now imagine being the accounting firm for a high-profile company like Trump Media when that bombshell drops. Picture this, it's a regular Friday, and out of the blue the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, swoops in, charging you with widespread fraud and labeling your operations as a sham audit mill. That's exactly what happened to the accounting firm BF Borgers, the once trusted partner of Trump Media. The SEC, the watchdog of Wall Street, accused BF Borgers and its owner of indulging in fraudulent activities on a grand scale. The accusations didn't stop there. The SEC went ahead and tagged the firm as a sham audit mill, a term that essentially means the firm was allegedly cranking out audits without due diligence or proper checks. Now, sham audit mill is a serious allegation. It implies that the firm was more interested in quantity over quality, churning out audits left and right without ensuring their accuracy. This is a big no-no in the finance world, where trust and integrity form the bedrock of all operations. What's even more interesting is the timing. These allegations surfaced the same day Trump Media announced it had dismissed BF Borgers as its independent registered public accounting firm. Talk about a wild coincidence. But let's not forget that the dismissal wasn't a surprise. It was both expected and required by regulators. After all, when you're accused of massive fraud, it's only logical that your clients would be compelled to cut ties. In the midst of this chaos, Trump Media maintained that BF Borgers' audit reports on their financial statements for 2022 and 2023 did not contain an adverse opinion. They also stated there were no disagreements over accounting matters. Despite the scandal, the SEC did not accuse Trump Media of any wrongdoing, nor did it mention the company in its charges. The review focused solely on public companies, leaving BF Borgers' work for Trump Media when it was private out of the equation. All these accusations led to a significant shakeup for Trump Media, and it all happened in the blink of an eye. So what happens when your accountant gets accused of massive fraud? You show them the door pronto. Now let's delve into the sequence of the events that led to the firing of BF Borgers by Trump Media. It all began on a typical Friday when the Securities and Exchange Commission, or the SEC, charged BF Borgers and its owner with widespread fraud, accusing the firm of operating a supposedly sham audit mill. On the very same day, Trump Media took swift action and dismissed BF Borgers as its independent registered public accounting firm. Talk about a swift reaction. But the decision to part ways with BF Borgers wasn't just a knee-jerk reaction, it was a move expected and mandated by regulators. The SEC, in fact, sent out a clarion call to all public companies that were in business with the beleaguered firm, instructing them to find new accounting firms. So, in essence, the dismissal of BF Borgers wasn't just a choice for Trump Media or any other public company using the firm's services, it was a regulatory requirement. It's interesting to note that BF Borgers wasn't just a recent addition to the Trump Media family. The firm had served as Trump Media's independent registered accounting firm even before the company went public in March. Later in the same month, the firm was hired again as the public company's accounting firm. Quite a journey, isn't it? Despite the charges against BF Borgers, it's important to note that the SEC did not accuse Trump Media of any wrongdoing. The company wasn't even mentioned in the charges. The SEC's review was solely focused on public companies, which means BF Borgers' work for Trump Media, when it was a private entity, was not part of the scrutiny. So, in a nutshell, the fallout from the massive fraud accusation against BF Borgers led to a swift and decisive dismissal by Trump Media. BF Borgers, once a key player in Trump Media's financial operations, was out, leaving a significant gap to be filled. With BF Borgers out of the picture, it was time to find a new accounting firm, and fast. Indeed, when one door closes, another opens. Trump Media didn't waste any time. On the very next day, they announced the hiring of a new accounting firm, Semple, Marshall & Cooper. This swift action was not just a business decision, but a necessary step towards transparency and compliance with the Securities and Exchange Commission's regulations. Semple, Marshall & Cooper is no stranger to the world of accounting. With a solid reputation and a proven track record, the firm stepped into the role vacated by BF Borgers, ready to take on the challenges of a company under scrutiny. For Trump Media, this was more than just a change of guard. This was an opportunity to demonstrate their commitment to ethical business practices and financial transparency. Meanwhile, the ripple effects of the BF Borgers scandal were felt across the business world. The Securities and Exchange Commission, in an unprecedented move, issued a directive to all public companies that had used BF Borgers services. They were instructed to find new accounting firms, a task easier said than done, given the scale and complexity of corporate accounting. This was a wake-up call for many companies, a stark reminder of the importance of due diligence and the potential repercussions of aligning with firms that fail to uphold the highest standards of integrity and professionalism. As the dust settled on the BF Borgers saga, companies across the country scrambled to secure new accounting partnerships, hoping to avoid the fate that befell Trump Media. But amidst the turmoil, there was a glimmer of hope. For Trump Media, the swift hiring of Semple, Marshall, and Cooper represented a new beginning, a chance to turn the page and move forward. It was a testament to their resilience and adaptability in the face of adversity. In the midst of the chaos, Trump Media managed to secure a new accounting firm, a move that would hopefully stabilize the situation. So what does this all mean for Trump Media, a company that seemed to be on the rise? Well, the implications are manifold. On one hand, the reputation of Trump Media could take a hit. The mere association with a firm charged with massive fraud and operating a sham audit mill is not exactly something you want on your company's resume. The public's perception is crucial in the media world, and this scandal could lead some to question the integrity of the company's operations. However, it's important to note that the Securities and Exchange Commission did not accuse Trump Media of any wrongdoing. Yes, the company was in a relationship with an accounting firm now facing serious accusations, but the SEC's charges were squarely against BF Borgers, not Trump Media. This distinction is significant, as it suggests that Trump Media's financial dealings, at least as far as we know, were legitimate. In terms of future operations, Trump Media has already taken steps to distance itself from the scandal, swiftly replacing BF Borgers with Semple, Marshall, and Cooper. This move demonstrates a proactive approach to handling the situation, which could help mitigate any potential damage. There's also the possibility that this could be a learning experience for Trump Media. It's a stark reminder that the company's choice of associates can have far-reaching consequences. Moving forward, this could lead to more stringent vetting processes and a heightened focus on transparency and accountability within the company. Yet it's not all doom and gloom. Remember that Trump Media was not accused of any improprieties. The company's swift action in dismissing BF Borgers and hiring a replacement might be seen as a positive sign of its commitment to maintaining standards. It's a silver lining that they've managed to emerge from this scandal without any direct accusations, a point that may soften the blow. Despite the upheaval, Trump Media emerged from this scandal without any direct accusations, a fact that may soften the blow. So there you have it. A massive fraud accusation, a sudden firing, and the swift hiring of a new accounting firm. Quite a whirlwind, wouldn't you say? This series of events unfolded rapidly, changing the course of Trump Media's journey in the business world. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. The accusation of massive fraud against BF Borgers by the Securities and Exchange Commission was a significant blow. It was like a ticking time bomb, one that eventually exploded, causing a ripple effect in the industry. The fallout led to the inevitable severance of ties between Trump Media and BF Borgers, a decision that was both expected and mandated by regulators. But in the midst of this crisis, Trump Media demonstrated remarkable resilience and adaptability. They promptly dismissed BF Borgers and hired Semple, Marshall, and Cooper as their new accounting firm. This swift action exemplifies the company's ability to navigate stormy seas, showing that they are not only prepared for adversity, but also capable of turning it into an opportunity for growth and change. Interestingly, it's worth noting that despite the controversy surrounding BF Borgers, their audit reports for Trump Media in 2022 and 2023 did not contain any adverse opinions. There were also no disagreements over accounting matters. This indicates that the relationship between the two companies, until the scandal broke, was professional and harmonious. Looking ahead, this ordeal has undeniably tested Trump Media's mettle. It's a testament to their resilience and adaptability in the face of adversity. It also sets a precedent for how they might handle future challenges. In the ever-evolving landscape of business, it's not about avoiding the storm, but learning to sail through it. In the world of business, it's all about how you handle the curveballs. And in this case, Trump Media managed to hit a home run.